Here is shot number 2 of the roof repair. You can see up here I got my sawhorses. Got these nice new Craftsman super light sawhorses, and they have a rubber bottom on them and they fold up pretty small. So put that right on the ridge and threw up a bunch of little blocks. I got my pre-drill, hole pre-driller, and my Power Pro screws. I pre-drilled a lot of these holes so that the screw goes in on the exact angle I want it to go in. Since this is a repair, I used a lot of screws to reinforce and try to make it super strong because it's turned a lot of this wood over time, so I had to pull it back in place. So this eave right here had begun to sag, and you can see where there's a little bit of a hump right here. Still a little bit of a hump, so when I come back tomorrow and do the roofing, I will try to screw that down a little bit. We'll get a little, maybe an angle. It's hard to see, but I lifted that corner with a jack underneath, and so the dip starts, the sag actually starts way up here. You can see how this corner is crisp, those lines are straight, and then these lines begin to go over. And then by the time it gets right here, it is straight again, and I've reinforced it. So I'm hoping this bow will come out, but if not, actually the homeowner is getting it re-roofed. So I'm just doing this little repair in the meantime. So the whole soffit is rotted in the corner. Before I was in here, I didn't take any wood out. So you can see how little wood would have been in here. There was only this piece on the outside, there was that piece there, and that piece here. So this bird box was not reinforced at all. So it just totally sagged. If you look really closely, you can see right here I got this black screw, this big headed screw. I put an 8-inch screw in that way, and an 8-inch screw here, and I went over top and I traced my line to get the exact angle, so I hit through this block, through this rafter, and into this ceiling lumber right here, and the same over here. These rafters were completely rotted, so I just sistered them up, and I'm just gonna cover them up. I think that should be good enough. It's not beautiful, but it's gonna be all right. I think the roof didn't extend enough over this piece of wood, so it rotted it. So I'm gonna let the homeowner know that when he gets a new roof, to make sure they put some kind of drip edge, because there's no drip edge actually anywhere on the roof. They just put metal. So this one also was sagging. The connection was completely gone because it rotted. So I put some lumber up under there to lift it up. I reinforced it, screwed it in there. So this piece right here in the middle was reinforced pretty much every way I could think of. So I mean, I'm not a professional, but I'll do a roof from time to time when I think I can handle it, and basically I just block everywhere I can think of. So there's a block right here where this ends, because this is a 2-foot rafter. There's no blocking over here on these 12 inches because that's not really too far. So yeah, that is it. That is the framing part of the construction complete. I'm going to set this in place and then measure for this second piece of plywood that overlaps, and then felt it, and I'll come back tomorrow to roof it.